to the vlog, and welcome to the first of our travelling vlogs. So today we were meant to be showing you the first part of our journey from Barton Turn Marina heading south down towards Braunston and Yelvertoft, but yesterday the weather was horrendous. It was raining, it was windy, definitely wasn't the day to be heading off on our first long journey on Jubilee. Today, still a little bit windy, nice and sunny, but we have hit another little snag, something we hadn't foreseen. Yesterday afternoon, we decided, despite the wind and the rain, we would go for a little bit of a walk, blow the cobwebs away, see the surrounding area. And so we left Barton Turn Marina and headed west up the canal in the direction of Witchner Locks. Now when we got to Witchner Locks, we saw a sign saying that the river section, that is the section between beyond Witchner heading towards Arlwas, was closed. Big yellow sign with the word closed on it. Up at the locks, padlocks around the locks. Obviously that section of the river is too dangerous to travel right now. So we came back to the marina and thought, what do we do next? How do we figure out what to do, what the situation actually is? So it was actually much more difficult than I thought. I thought I could just go to the Canal and River Trust website and there would be some easy to navigate information, but it was a lot less transparent than that. So I'm going to show you a few of the websites that I used and how we kind of pieced together a bit of a picture as to what's going on.
So the first place we went to was the Canal River Trust website. We kind of expected it would be quite easy, as I said before, to navigate there. So what I did was I selected the River Trent from the drop down, and I also selected the Trent and Mersey Canal from the drop down. I was really only interested in closures, but I think on the day I actually clicked on restrictions as well to see if that would make a bit of a difference. So I scrolled down and I hit search, and I was quite surprised that what it came back on the day was just the regular close downs that the Canal and River Trust had in place at the moment. Now what I didn't realise, and what I learnt much later on, is that actually if I'd have selected the upper Trent from the drop down, that's where that section from Witchner Locks to Arlwas can be found, but I didn't know that at the time. So instead I went to this other website, riverlevels.co.uk, put in my postcode, and it gave a list of monitoring stations near where I was. So what I then started to do is look at the station upstream of us, in this case Kings Bromley, and downstream of us, in the other case, Drakelow. So if you go into Kings Bromley itself, what you'll see is some useful information. You'll see the current height of the water, and I think the day we looked at it, it was well up above a metre and a half, up into the red zone. You also see this gauge on the side, which helps to gauge exactly where it is, when it's coming down to the safer zones or not. Also, you need to understand, I think, how fast the water levels are changing. So there's this useful graph, and today the water level is quite flat, but on the day that we looked at it, it was up and down as the downpours were happening and the water was running through. So that gives you an idea of what water's upstream of where you are. And then of course you want to understand how fast it's flowing away from where you are. So we went to Drakelow and again looked at similar data there.
The marina at Barton Turns is a friendly modern facility. Built in 2001, it's home to over 300 narrowboats. It boasts bars and restaurants and even a small cinema. In the nearby village of Barton under Needwood, there are a selection of small shops including a co-op and several pubs, of which we can recommend the food at the Three Horseshoes.
So soon it was time to leave the marina despite the windy and gusty conditions and head out onto the cut. So once we're out of the marina and we've got the boat heading up into the wind, I have to say it's good to be out on the cut. The boat handled well despite the gusty conditions. This little stretch of the Trenton Mersey is right by the A38. I would say it is a bit noisy, but having spent a few days holed up in the marina, it was just good to be on the move. It wasn't long until we reached the lock at Witchner and settled down for the evening. If you want to know what happened when we tried to tackle the river section in full flood, tune into the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to hear about future episodes.